I am Amy Stevens. Yay! So, if you haven't had the Amy Stevens experience, I am a consultant speech and language therapist and an advanced practitioner in Ayres Sensory Integration. I came to sensory integration as an area of study because I was working in deafness. So from qualification 150 years ago, I've pretty much always worked in deafness. So here's what I'm planning to cover today. I want to talk through and help to describe to you what kind of sensory integration differences are typical and are expected for deaf children and adults and for deaf plus individuals. And I'll explain what I mean by using that American terminology of deaf plus. And then I want to think about kind of how those difficulties show up in the real world and how they are managed in our existing deafness pathways. I'm going to focus a lot today on the vestibular system and the cerebellum, on the vestibular and cerebellar dimensions of the impact of deafness on sensory integration, or of sensory integration on deafness. And we're just going to kind of articulate why that's showing up and kind of really understand why the things that we are seeing are expected and what we can do about it. And then I want to give you specific ideas and current kind of resources, because what we are trying to do is to find ways to reduce the impact of this intersection between deafness and sensory integration. But then, because I can't help myself, I'm then going to move into a rallying cry, waving our pitchforks and trying to change the world. And that is, we're going to kind of start to think about why SI has historically sat outside the deafness pathway, and to start thinking about what it would mean for it to sit somewhere differently inside what the normal group of professions supporting deafness would be.